Okay, so we're going to move on to the second video in the Fibonacci chapter. So we're going to go back to all the pairs that we've been looking through, that we've been sort of going through. So dollar, CAD, euro, yen, and sterling, Aussie, just to keep that sort of continuity. Okay, so starting by labeling this here on a weekly time frame, just going to illustrate that when we say sort of Fibonacci play, when we say sort of A, B, C, and D, A will generally be, well, A is always the starting point of the Fibonacci move, so that'll be a swing point, so either a swing high or a swing low. So a swing high for a bearish move for bearish Fibonacci, or a swing low for a bullish move or a bullish Fibonacci. So A is here, B is down here. This is where the retracement starts, so price comes down, gets to this point and starts to retrace back to your C point, which is where the sort of the along Fibonacci, one of these four Fibonacci levels. So here our C point is on the 50 Fibonacci. Did get a bit of a stop trade or a push above, but price was whipped straight back down. Okay, so price hasn't quite yet reached our Fibonacci targets, our 27.2 or 61.8. But this is how to label a Fibonacci from there. So this just shows the market has a potential to sort of break lower and head towards this level of support to reach our first Fibonacci target, and then move lower to head towards our second target. Okay, but also with Fibonacci, you can have sort of two plays ongoing. So that's the play we've looked at, and then we can also see one just here, which it looks like it could be playing out. Okay, so resting at the 50 Fibonacci, hasn't been able to push above and is now consolidating on around that level there. We can maybe get market to try and push to head lower. If we then put the first Fibonacci back, we then look to see, okay, do we have any confluence in the target point? So with the target points, we have a bit of confluence in and around here. It's not that close, so not much confluence if we're to be honest. However, you can see that, okay, well, the market, if you're going by this Fibonacci play, has potential to head into here 116, and then sort of the next level is a 61.8 extension, which is just above our daily level at 109.50. Okay, so that just shows how you can label Fibonacci. Then you can go and say, okay, well, we are bearish on the weekly time frame. What are we looking for on a daily would be something in line with our bearish view. However, as you can see, the market is in a bit of consolidation, and we wouldn't really be able to put another Fibonacci on there. Okay, so we're bearish on this from a long-term perspective. Unless we get a break above, then we'll be able to put on a bullish Fibonacci to trade the market up, maybe into another point on our first Fibonacci that we had. Or sorry, the last one we had, so maybe trade it up to 61.8 potentially, and then continue on with our long-term view that this market is bearish. Okay, but let's see if we can give another example. So we can see potentially one here. So the Fibonacci is going to be placed pretty much everywhere. So here's a significant high. Market retraces to 38.2, hits a target, and then falls quite nicely. So that is quite a nice example. Then after that, we can see another one just after that. So market falls to the 38.2. Once again, it hits the target. So that is an example of how you could have two on at one time. So two Fibonacci tools on at one time. So here your target is up here, and in the second trade, your target would be just above up here. Okay, so as you can see, you would have had, maybe if you bought it around here, this would have played out, pulled back, and you could have bought it around here. This is two nice engulfing or morning star patterns on two Fibonacci plays on the same chart. So that just shows how you can sort of scale into trades. Where scaling in, it just means adding positions onto a trade or onto a currency pair that you already have an open position on. Okay, so that's a nice example there. What we will do now is go on to maybe see what we can find on the 1 hour. So I wouldn't suggest going any lower than the 1 hour to apply a Fibonacci. As I said before, this is in a bit of sideways movement, so we can't really put much of a Fibonacci tool on. Yeah, nothing we can do there. So we'll move on to the next currency pair, which is Euro Yen. We'll start on the weekly time frame and work from there. So what we're seeing first, you'll see a Fibonacci play up here quite a long time ago, but we'll just put it on. Nope, yeah, to illustrate to you. So 61.8 retracement, and literally just fulfilled our target, and then starts its huge reverse from there. So that's just an example of how we can illustrate that on a longer time frame. Okay, so another one from here to the significant high, so significant low, significant high, 61.8, and it just fulfilled target and is now sort of consolidating. Okay, so we'll put an example on Sterling Aussie, or we'll show it to you, and then we'll put the example from the book that we wrote in sort of around March of 2017. So for this, the play I will put on is Fibonacci from here up to there. So let's zoom in, have a better view. I think it'll be cleaner and clearer on the where is it? On the daily time frame. Okay, 38.2. Has hit first target, is consolidating above support, so still bullish. The next upside target is also in line with the monthly resistance, so that'll be a nice play to look for. So this is still now valid at the time of recording in December 2017. If we then go down to the daily time frame, that should be a bit clearer. So yes, it is. So significant swing low, significant swing high, 38.2, and a nice move up. We can then also potentially put a Fibonacci on from here up to there. So price, let me just delete the first one, just to show that the targets are confluent. The 61.8 are both around the monthly level of resistance. Okay, but we'll delete that and then show you. Okay, so this is another Fibonacci play. Once again, probably clearer on the 4 hour because there's not sort of huge swings. It's sort of doing small swings and then consolidating. So you can see A, B, C at the 61.8 where it's touched 2 times. So here I would say, and here, and then it's looking to head higher. Okay, so still looking to the upside for this until it breaks below 61.8, which should be create a new low, a breakout of a bot's consolidation below support, and would probably mean a cross of the 21 and 9 EMAs. So let's have a look at the EMAs. They haven't quite crossed over to the downside. Price is in between the 50 and the 21.8, so not much clarity to the downside as of yet. However, we do have this trend line or triangle. If we get a pullback to there, that would warrant some short-term sell trades. But let's now go to the 4 hour. Look at that Fibonacci once more. So swing low, swing high. First tested at 50, and then a 61.8. Okay, not doing too much there. Price isn't looking to come back to retest this nice triangle breakout. Maybe get a pull back to here. Would be nice. This is where you can now put another Fibonacci on. Okay, so Fibonacci can help you trade in either direction, against the trend, with the trend. If you are trading against the trend, just be careful. Okay, so here we have, look for price to retrace to here. So we'll just label, we'll put it as, I don't want to get the box colors confused. So I'll put it as a horizontal ray, just here, maybe a bit lower. So this would be a nice area to place a sell trade. Okay, so if it can whip straight back up here, continue up, sell trade back down to the bottom of the box. As you can see, this Fibonacci is very confluent with the bottom of this box. Sell it to there. That would be a decent trade. Okay, stop loss, probably put it, I'd say right there, 35 pips I'll go for. And just inside, I'd say in line with this, it's a bit higher. That'll be a nice trade to take. Okay. So as you can see, you can play this Fibonacci play is within the first one that we had, where this level here is the 50 Fibonacci. Sorry, this level here is a 61.8. This will be the 50. What I'll do, I'll label that one more time and show you that once more. So we had it from here up to there for our zoom out, just to make it a bit more accurate. So where is it? Here, down to, okay, so yeah, so pretty much the Fibonacci here, where the 50 and is here, and the 27.2 extension is here, which is in between the 50 and the 61.8, which is a good area to target. It's much of confluence with these sort of wicks here, the weekly level, or weekly area of support, I should say. So you can see, this just shows how we can label Fibonacci different time frames. Try not to confuse yourself at first. Just stick to maybe labeling it on the 1 day and a 4 hour. Learn it on those, learn how sort of you can use it with your trading. We'll do a chapter on finding confluence. That will be a little bit later down in the series, in the e-learning course, and then that video will help you a lot with this Fibonacci. Okay, so thanks for watching. You can now move on to the next Fibonacci video.